Hello, welcome back. Last time I thoroughly optimized the first half of Forge, so hopefully we'll be able to do the same thing for the second half. So right, I just bought some health in here. I have a little bit, it's not a whole lot. One of my early goals is going to be to kill this brain, kill this red guard, and go through here. Can I see how much damage that would do me yet? No. I would actually die stepping there. Okay. So I do require some health before I can do anything. There's a bit of a question of where that's going to come from. Here's one likely spot. Definitely here, yes. Unless there's easily accessible defense, and if there was, I would already have it. Hello, 3 attack. Pretty easy to get. As soon as that's useful, it is available. Also, all of this stuff is here, which I have not needed yet. Okay, so with this amount of health... Now, hold on. What specifically am I waiting for that red guard? 4 more attack? So 1 more attack and a green key. 1 more attack and a green key and I can come here. Okay. And I can get that 1 more attack from the gray man. I need a green key though, but isn't that easily available? Non-ideal there. This is fairly reasonable, though I might be able to do better. Oh yeah, 9 attack here. So I'd like that 9 attack before I fight any soulless. This is 3 I'll buy with a yellow key. I have a short sword, I can get that green key. Yeah, that's right. I thought there was a cheap one. Getting that involves going back here, which actually is fine, right? I'm not fighting you. What about the golem? Plus 40 is not going to happen soon, so yes, this is fine. Okay. So yellow key also incidentally happens as a result of this, which is great. Oh. Okay, so a green key is in my pocket. Have I opened this shortcut? No, I cannot yet. Alright, so I have a green key. I do not have that additional attack, but I can if I open a yellow door here. Is that what I currently wish to do? Tell me about the Solus again. Plus 10. I think it's more correct to go for this defense now and wait on the 9 attack. Okay, what would the 9 attack save me? I could also just try it both ways. So if 9 more attack, I would save 174. Nothing on the gray men. And 89 and 89. That's 352, I think, if I'm adding that quickly correctly. With 9 defense, I would save 11 times 9, which is less. Somehow I feel like I can do better than both of those things. If I can get the 4 attack now, before you... how would that happen, though? Nine will help with the brain by a little bit, which is cool. There's no attack here, and I can't proceed beyond this point. Alright, the 4 attack prior to this red guard does not exist. If I am not going through this one before that one. Well, why not, though? I have several reasons. Anyway, alright, so my evaluation has said that— oh wait, hang on, yes, there's you. I forgot about you. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here's what I do. That's Then this. Then the attack. Yeah, this is correct. The 9 defense saves. Well, now it's less, actually. Now it's just 90. And the attack saves more on the soulless. Because, yeah, 4 more attack on you saves almost twice 90. I die here. I need more health. Okay, I die here. I need more health. This gem is helping with that situation. Now, here's the question, where does more health come from? Is it that? It'd be best if I could avoid that somehow, though I think I don't have such an option. But I could take this now. And that... yeah. So because then... because things worked out as they did, if I had a little bit more health, I could save more. Since I don't have a little bit more health and none is available without spending a yellow key that I'm trying really hard not to spend. If I do end up spending that yellow key, I will reload here. What is my current save? Second half route 2, that's... other than picking up some health, the same as what I currently have. So then what that means... okay, there are implications here. Whoops. I don't want to fight yet this grey man. First I'll buy this health. The next thing I do is to go down here and claim this defense, but I don't have enough health. No, I need to get a yellow key. I do need some health, so I'm gonna have to take it from that evil eye. Which is sad but necessary. Yeah, there's no avoiding this. Okay, that's fine. And I do need to go in here for the green key. That's fine. 1086, why is that number different from what I just had a second ago? Did I pick up another small potion somewhere? Wait, why is this number different? The quick save has 1209. Oh, the quick save was before I... where was this quick save? Yeah, it was before I claimed that key. Okay, that's fine. All I did was take this potion and come back and then not do anything with it. Blub blub. Oops. Green key. With green key, I do... what? No. I claim the defense because... right, because I don't have enough health to be able to get the attack here, which would have saved me more because of these soulless fights, compared to getting the defense now. But if I get the defense now, I end up with the health that I need at the time that I need it. Do I live if I fight you first? Yes, I do. Okay, at least I like that part. This is correct. 23, yeah, not gonna happen. Alright. And while I'm down here, I could go ahead and do that. I don't have a specific reason to do that or not do that. There's no possible way that it's cheaper to go over the hot tiles. No. No way. Okay, so got some health to splash around, got a lot more defense now. My next step is to claim... hold up. Would 9 attack help me in the brainy room? With the brain of the red guard, yes. Okay. Would any more attack help me here? Yes. So I want to claim 2 gems. One from you. And you would not be helped by a different one, no. And one up here. So red guard's cheapened. Still gonna take a lot of damage here, but it's survivable. Now with that attack, I fight the Brainy Room. And that gets me access to the shop, I think. I have some Greckles so I can buy, well, yellow keys. I don't survive this yet, do I? No. I'm a little short. Alright, what are my options to do about that? Yeah, I could go down here and buy some of these, but that's the same as any other yellow key trades anywhere. I could fight this, but it's a lot better once the brain is dead. Goes down to what? 40, I think? That might be okay. Do I seriously think I'll be able to avoid all yellow key for health trades, though? I think I will be able to avoid that. That's my primary mission here. Yellow key for health. I think I'm gonna have to take one of them. Well, so now, hold on. If I do this, okay. If I am not forced to do that, then this may still be a better way to go. Let's try it. I do want to fight this, yes. Yeah, because I would take the 40 damage by stepping there anyway. So you are looking, as you are, yeah, a little nasty, but it's fine. Now, nothing I fought in there would have been improved by 3, which I could have gotten there. I'm quite certain. I already checked that. How certain am I? Not quite enough. However, I am correct. So doing this, and I do have a yellow key in my pocket, gets me to this door where I get a little health refill. Okay, how are these looking? Plus 12. I seem to recall I can come in here, get this, and it be the thing that puts me over that threshold. Or do I want to debrain this room? If I did, what would damage numbers look like? Significantly less. So how much that saves me depends on the time at which I fight these things. The Goblin is the mandatory one. So that's a yellow key that already saves me 240. I'm going to take this stab no matter what I do. So that's another 175? So that's 315 saved so far. I'm gonna take these stabs. Now, right, this number will go down a little bit by defense I gain. 425 stabs versus 165 stabs. Yeah, I think taking out that brain is worth the yellow key. I haven't added it exactly, and I kinda can't just because of the situation. But in my estimation, that yellow key saves me more than 750, which is how I decide that it's worth doing. Okay, well, let's Make a save. What are thresholds looking like? Grey man's close-ish, red guard's a little less close-ish. Is there any reason to wait on this? I think the answer was always no. Wait, hold on. So I would save 6 on the goblin. I'd end up doing all of these fights, which is kind of a lot for that defense. I would want the other defense first. I want to buy this and that now. These are my the two that look appealing to me. You're hitting me 4 times. You're hitting me that many times. Yes, that tells me this is worth it, unless your attack threshold is close, which is not. Okay. That works out. And yeah, there's no way I'm doing this yet. It is too early. I want another 9 attack first, and that's totally available. Here's 6. Here's 3 more, so that's the 9. And I think that's all of it. Yes, okay. So those are the gems that I'll be picking up. I don't have any yellow keys. I have 2 skull keys. Is that the right number? Skeleton keys. If this is forged, then yes? Yeah, Crate Zone is the next level. Alright, I am in need of a yellow key. 32... 8. 8's unachievable. Okay. I have enough money to buy all of these. I think I'm a little short. Can I hold off on the health? No. So that means I'm not fighting those guards yet, so it might mean I'm just not taking this defense yet. There's this attack. Yes, I already know about that one. There are those yellow keys I'm going to want to buy. I need one for this deal. Six attack doesn't help me in this gauntlet, but 9 does with the Grey Man by 162. Okay, I know what to do. I think, oh, I enter this gauntlet and cannot exit until I'm at the end because of... No, I can get to the mirror and exit. Okay, yeah, so I got an interesting situation. I want to do part of that, then bail out and... Wait. Grey Man... What threshold? 8? Right, 8. Attack does not help with that, no. So I want to first... there's defense here, though. Where's my quick save? Right here. Good, okay. I want to do enough of this room to get me the Greckles to... Oh, I need a yellow key. If I used Greckles, I could buy one. I need those things, though. What's the cheapest current yellow key? 142, 142 for 2. 142. Money for 3. 56. The golem is acceptable, I think. Low-pitched orb. Okay. I mean, this is how it has to be, I think. So if I go in here, that's what that looks like. I debrain you, you're doing that damage. Then I gain a mirror, but it won't yet do me any good. In fact, it will not at any point do me any good. Okay. What's in this room? 3 attack. How is Rattlesnake looking? +5. There's a 30 attack here, by the way. There is a 30 attack here. 30 attack. Is that worth considering getting early, I wonder? I kind of suspect... Well, it's hard to say. Wait, still 12? Oh, because I haven't claimed the thing yet. Okay, that's... I think I'm still on the right path here. 459. What the... Oh, there's another attack I have to get first. Not here. Yours. Just to check. Yeah, +2. That's annoying, but it's only for 23. Okay, so go in here, do this, do that. 300s. But you're hitting me twice the correct... Oh, that's right. The correct move was not to fight you. Therefore, I should have done this much earlier. The correct move is not to fight those. I take the sword stabs on the way in, I take the sword stabs on the way out, and that's all I do. Okay. 459, I'm missing some defense, and it is this defense. But since this is just 4 hits that I'm taking, this is worth it. Okay. I think that's correct. +5 for Grey Man, unattainable without buying, and I don't have the money. You'll help me get the money. Need yellow key. Now, I got some more defense, so this will be cheaper than it was, except I didn't get this defense, so it's the same as it was. There isn't a cheaper yellow key, right? One more check, because I'm not sure what state the world is in. Does Solus improve? Maybe at the very end of the level? Is there 42 attack left on this level? So that's 30, I need 12 more after that. Yes, there is exactly 12 more. Solus will be improved by 1 step. I think I can wait on all of this until then. Therefore, the golem is... Yeah, you'll get zeroed, sure. If I only had the money for this. Grey Man, yeah, +5, I know. But I have to go through you to get that 5, don't I? 93, +2 to save 93. That's worth it, yes. I think it's actually Rattlesnake time already. I do have to go through this guard first, though. So yeah, I need a yellow key. That is my bottleneck. Why am I bottlenecked on yellow key now? I guess just because I haven't fought this golem, which I need to... Wah! And none of you have a +3 or less threshold. You're close, but not close enough. Because there is a Grey Man here I will be killing. And it saves me, well, not 153. But more than I would save from having that shield gem prior to the... Wait. But where's the attack come from? No, I have to buy the attack, right? Yeah, I can't buy the attack yet. No, this is the correct order. It's complicated. And I'm not fully explaining my thoughts. So feel free to just fill in the blanks on your own. 5 attack would save 23, that's quite insignificant actually. 51, 57, 65 grackles. Okay. Red Guard needs 9 more. Now is the time to buy attack and also... Right, if I buy attack, then the Red Guard, Grey Man guarding the other 3 is then cheapened. Not here. Here we go, I saved 23 on you. Okay. So from here, it's time for this. There's nothing else to do prior to that. Just to double check. No, if there were stats, I would know about it. I need a green key. Okay. And there's some stuff up here. It's not stats, it's keys and potions. No +3s available. Right, so Rattlesnake. +3 saves 90, but getting this earlier saves more. Okay, so I'm beelining for that. The cheapest green key is not this one. I might as well fight you if I was taking 2 stabs anyway, and that'll get me some grackles. So probably here? Because yeah, you won't improve with the attack that's available. These will. Therefore, even though these numbers look lower, they will get better. So the red guard's a better choice. However, I think there's another green key too. Yeah, there's this one. That's the one. Now I need a blue key. Okay, let's get one. And yeah, so this saves a whole lot of keys by doing things this way. I will take 1,000 damage doing this. But yeah, that's obviously how... Wait! Oh! So they both fire every other turn and are reduced to 500. Interesting. Okay, I gotta do something. A little earlier. A little earlier.
Is this the way to the heart?
I've currently configured these ones to deal 1,000 damage, I think.
This isn't what I meant.
Oh. It just completely breaks the script if I use the...
Ah, perfect. Exactly correct. Thanks.
I wanted your value to be off. But I guess that's just not available. No dialogue was recorded for that special case. I had to check. Okay, so got the blue key, did not have to pay a full 1,000. Now, problem is I need health at this moment.
Giant snakes can be fought from the head or the tail. The head is their weak spot, and it will kill them outright. Fighting them from the tail will cause them to shrink.
And there's just never any reason to fight your head. The grackles are the same, and the opportunity remains if I fight the tail. Okay, so I require 300-ish more health. I know I will not be debraining this room, I remember how this works, but I want the 30 attack before I touch that. The health I'd most like to get... Oh, I already got that. So... this is telling me I have to take a yellow key health. And when I... So I already took 1. This means I'm taking 2. Well, does that... Okay, I might have to reroute and take 2 early. And see what that does as far as having that extra health buffer is concerned. Because I'm taking 1 now, and that means I could have taken it earlier. But that would have used another yellow key. Which means I had to get another yellow key. Well, obviously the correct yellow keys to get would be... these ones. Yeah, so I think I am required to take one of these. Fight the rattlesnake? No, get the 30 attack from it, and then from that I think I can bootstrap the rest of the health that I want. Right, yeah, so... getting this, there is no world in which that's worth it, right? I'm opening this. Hold on, I am opening this, and the brain costs less than that, so that is worth it. That's right, because of how expensive this stuff is, and because I do want the prizes in here, I do in fact open that door, end up with a mirror, which goes, whoops, not there. Yeah, so that costs only 60. Gets me a thing that saves me 90. But it doesn't get me a path back out. Okay, would having 30 more attack cheapen you? No. You? No. Okay, so therefore I am still doing it. Alright. Because yeah, the treasure crypt does not help me my stats at all. It gives me a hand bomb, which I would not use on this level. Okay, so this is the correct answer, but not for the reasons I thought it was. Oh. Wait. Wait, but now I'm fighting a soulless on the way out? 30 would save 65, which plus the 60 for the brain is more than 90. So no, I'm not... Okay. This is complicated. You've been trimmed. Right, I need money for the exit gate. Ah, I kind of forgot about those Grekel gates.
Trapped in the fire.
Oh, don't worry. It's just a construct.
A construct.
Yeah, made of metal and only capable of following programming. Just forging the chassis of this one.
Why are you making these? Why now?
Their construction is being jointly funded by the archivists and the patrons.
It was a bit since I saw
See why
this
the archivists
discussion.
like 'em. No chance of deviating from their script. Complete order. Not sure why the patrons are involved.
The patrons, you say? I recall that archivist fellow told me the patrons were kidnapping my people. Do you know where I can find them?
Well, I do know a group of other engineers are helping out with some construction south of here, past the warehouse.
Past the warehouses, right.
Time to pay these patrons a visit.
Okay. So, right, I need money. Watch out for that. I do still have a yellow key here, and it is now time for this to happen. I think. This mirror is surprisingly involved to juggle around. Right, so now you're at 65, and there are no more stats to get on the level. That was the last one. So this is all just clean up. Hey, look at that, health. How nice. Right, I'm not debraining this room. And again, there are no more stats to get. I got them all. So now's the time for a rampage. Now, I'll see how my Grekels look and whether I need to kill you. I'll avoid for as long as I can. Yeah, I avoided fighting those, which saved me some health. I avoided fighting those, which saved me a lot of health. Oh, buying those might be a problem. I'm probably gonna have to fight for them. So at the end of everything, am I running into a Grekel issue? That might be what's happening. I do not want to leave keys behind. But will I have to? Right, you won't ever improve. I do want your Grekels, so of course I will fight instead of taking the stabs. This is worth it, even though it costs just 100. Not getting that potion, I'm saving my green keys. My Grekels are exactly enough to get into the treasure crypt. Okay, so if I had used my Grekels to open this, and spent 2 of those on health and kept the 3rd one, that would be better than claiming these. Would it have? How much was in here? Okay, well, let's open these and see where things stand. The rattlesnake...
So where is this
Oh, right.
special danger you spoke of?
Clink.
Around the corner, you will find the most fierce.
Alright, so... 630. For 20 Greckles each. Yeah, no, that fight doesn't feel worth it, but I need 60 to claim those keys. Well, actually, doing this now at this late stage, if there are enough things to fight, may still make sense. I don't think there's enough things to fight, though. It's gonna have to involve the rattlesnake. Alright, so Grey Man's a decent deal. Red Guard carries 10. I'm probably gonna have to fight him. Well, but hold on, the Greckle efficiency of the rattlesnake is slightly less than a Red Guard. Not these Red Guards, though. They have their swords in formation. Ooh. Yeah, I'm, like, really out of stuff to fight. And I am not out of yellow keys, so this means I need to reroute. I can't fight those. Yeah, I'd like a fraction of these yellow keys, rather than none of them at all, and instead having this stuff. I think. So hold up. If I do a... Let's look at how that shop looked. Not sure. The answer there is yes, by the way. So this is 1800. Each of those is 750. Spending 2 yellow keys is 1500. But spending 3 yellow keys would be 2250. And 3 yellow keys is what... Yeah, that's how to determine that. So this has always been less valuable than that. Okay. And yeah, it's just what's hard to judge is how many yellow keys I need to use on health. So it was at this point... Right, I don't currently have enough health for the... the brainy room here. Now, opening that has relieved some yellow key pressure. I can avoid this and let it ripen further. Yeah, you will 0 by the end of the level, and I can leave you until then, maybe. Okay, so I need to do some yellow key for health traits. Alright, I've gone back in time, and it's a little confusing every time that happens. But yeah, I need to take one of these. Do this part of the room, avoid this? Definitely, yeah. So avoiding... I was doing that brained, which is even worse. So this is preferable. Might as well do this. No, not might as well do that now, because it costs 500 health. Do it as late as possible. Alright, Redguard's looking as he looks. That's as good as it's going to get. I have 4 yellow keys. Right, no key pressure. Let's just make sure it's the right time for that. State of the world tells me that it is, yes. Open this. Debrain that, I decided. Yes. Just a check. Yeah. Do this immediately. Do this after I buy the defense in here. Which I can do now-ish. And right around now, I'm probably spending another yellow key on health. I think so, but that just means that I spent my Greckles more efficiently and ended up with the same number of keys but more health. And if I can swing it... No, there's no way I could swing it so that this would be a profit to, like, keep on killing that and buy this. So this just ends up never being purchased, huh? I will die here. I see. Well, again, key pressure is off. Can I survive this exchange? And are there any close attack thresholds? Not that close. The answer is... it looks like I do? Yes. Okay. I did not come out of it better than how I started, other than that I have more defense now. But if I had this defense, that's worth more than the other one, so that was the wrong order. What was my last save? Ooh, not recent. Well, no, I have to do it. Okay. So take this. Take a yellow key for health trade. Here's one. Right, this. This is a way that I can get health. And I probably am going to have to. At least it's debrained, so I'm still saving something. So this is the fewest hits for some defense. Next fewest is the red guards, and I need health for them. That does involve taking one evil eye hit, which is okay. Whoop, whoop, okay, see, now I'm already doing it wrong, because first I'm going to buy defense. Now that was a few hits there. Hold on. Well, that's 5 for double the value of this. Yeah, that's still correct. Okay. And you for just 31, claim some health. Take these now. I think. Then I go in here, and with that extra defense I got from fighting the guards, these many hits I'm taking here are for less. Okay. So I've come out of that with 812 health, this already done, that already done. I believe this to be correct. Okay. I need a green key. And that's going to come from... which one did I claim before? Wait a second. Nine. That's doable. I'm gonna be one Greckle short, but I'm getting this green key. Which would be improved by... Greckles here, not improved by that, gets me yellow keys, which I will eventually be needing. And by eventually, I mean actually pretty soon. But this yellow key is cheaper. But it only gets me 5 Greckles. Let's see, Soulless will improve by... it was 65 at the end of the level. 65 is more than 50. And you will not... oh, you will improve. You'll improve by 50. 65 is still more than 50. That has not changed. I'm trying to buy 6 more attack before I fight a Grey Man. And I will be fighting Grey Men for this green key and the attack for the red guard. But where do my Greckles come from for that? Things that I want to fight that will not improve. Grey Men will improve by 20. They have 7 Greckles in their pockets, which is exactly one short of what I need. You improved by 65. You have 8, which is what I need. Even though 65 is more than 50, the 50 is not all that it would be because it doesn't give me enough Greckles. So I think this is correct. So now I have exactly 60 Greckles. I should open that shortcut. Can buy this. Grey Man's cheapened. That's this one here. Red Guard is ripe. I don't have the green key yet, but now I can get it. I feel okay about that. Then I need the blue key, and I don't have the health for that, but I need health for a lot of other things too. So is here where I exchange yellow keys? It's not time to go up there until after the rattlesnake. I have to fight the soulless on the way out, so I don't get this for the rattlesnake. You should just be at, yeah, +3 to save 90, but 900 is the cost that I will pay. So I have 3 yellow keys, I use one on this. I'm gonna save at that checkpoint. Get the key. I'm gonna need more health still. I guess I spent another yellow key then. Oops.
The key is hot, hot, hot.
Right, remember you need Greckles for the end of the level. Right, that's part of why I was doing this reroute in the first place. I think I spend a yellow key now. That seems correct to me. I suppose there is also the question of, if I had taken that, would it have been worth it? Okay, I'm not sure I'm ready to evaluate the answer to that question.
Giant snakes can...
It's not obvious to me. Maybe it would have been worth it. Right, I have to buy this, so I need so much more money. Alright, how much more money falls into my pocket at this point? Here's this conversation. Watch out. And I do need 2 more yellow keys for that thing, but I will be getting them up here. Here's you, there's some health. Here's some key, here's some more key. So I take 480 damage from that, which is worth it for a green key for sure. Got 44 Greckles right now. How many more am I actually going to be getting? Didn't open that, don't plan to. I still need 30 more than I have. This red guard will help a bit. Yes. Yes. Still need 13 more. That's doable. Hi, you're free. Still need 8 more. Weirdly, this might be an okay choice now. It does give me exactly 8. At a cost of 130. Yeah, I think that's actually the one. Okay. Pretty funny I end up doing that, but that works. I guess I'll set down a quick save in case I change my mind somehow. There was this guy who dropped 7. That's one short. Can't do it. Okay. And then I have the yellow keys for this. I ended up with 1 more yellow key in my pocket somehow. You did not give me any Greckles. Okay, let's compare stats, make sure I actually swept up everything I wanted to sweep up. All of my stats are significantly better. This was a huge improvement. Yeah, I think I swept up everything I wanted to sweep up. So comparing, Better Reroute Forge End has 727, 170, 110, that won't be different. 727, 2303. Where's no health, no keys, no hope? 96, wait, that's the wrong, that's the end of warehouse. I need to go earlier. I guess that's, wait. Did I not make a save there? There should be a new one. Better reroute. Did I not make a save there for comparison? Here we go. Dead Run Forge End checkpoint. 1346, 2103. 1346, 2103. 727, 2303. So yeah, I could exchange 2 of these green keys for 3,000 more health. So in that way of comparing, I'm looking for this one. So 3727 health with otherwise identical stats means I saved a lot. Yes. And it's in key form instead of HP form, therefore it can turn into even more HP. Alright, I am happy with this outcome. Cool. Okay, next time warehouse.